totally
Oh,
unnecessary.
Beersplaining live. Boom. Got it. Yep. Oh. Better turn myself down. There we go. Scooch me towards
Yeah, let me get my beer.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Let me get my beer, even though we have beer.
I don't actually see us on Beersplaining yet, though. You sure we're live on Beersplaining?
Yes.
Hey, we're just catching up, folks. Bear with us for a moment. Mother of Craft Beers, thank you for joining us. We'll get ready to get started in just a minute here with sour and barrel aged.
All right, hey everyone.
I just don't. Oh, there we are on Twitch. Boom.
Welcome to Beersplaining.
Welcome to Beersplaining. I am Beer Snob Esquire.
Thought you were gonna forget for a second. there.
No.
I'm Hoppy Hippo.
And welcome to
Where's
our
that?
halftime show.
Your head's cut off.
Where? Fix it. That's why you're a producer. If we ever make it
Brew
big, you're
Hall's
gonna
here.
get some.
Hey.
Brew Hall, you joined? What's up, Brew Hall?
Brew Hall. So just a quick note. If you didn't see the video earlier, last night on our
It was
way
on
back
Twitch.
from Santa Rosa,
Yeah, we stopped at Brew Hall.
we stopped at Brew Hall.
It was our last stop. We were there like 20 minutes before they closed.
Which was, normally you walk in and you can be like all kind of upset about walking in 20 minutes before they close, but
Molly was
she
cool
super
though.
great.
She
Molly
was like,
was
"No,
great.
it's cool. What do you guys want?" We had I got the golden coffee stout,
which was quite honestly, I said,
which very likely was
the best beer of the whole
possibly
day.
the best beer of the
We
day.
were at 6 different breweries.
We
that
drank it
tasted.
5, I think. We drank it 5.
And it was by far the best beer of the day.
Yeah, it was
But
a good
anyway,
beer. They did a great job. I did not buy a shirt, mostly because they didn't have any on display, so I couldn't get like a full view, and I didn't want to like. So yeah, maybe next time.
but anyway, but welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Beersplaining halftime show.
Yes.
I'm Hoppy Hippo because I forgot to introduce myself.
Well, that's true.
That's fair.
And we're going to do a couple of different things.
It's a quick halftime show.
Yes. Well, I mean, 30 minutes quick.
Well, I mean, we got to get back and watch the game. The first half of the game is good. I did not win any squares.
No, but you were
I
close.
was close. Like, I'm
You
in
had
the
some
running. I'm in
options.
the running for squares.
You got some
Your
squares?
numbers suck.
You're-
I'm in the running.
That is actually true. Your
Yeah,
numbers
I
are
think
not so good.
All right, so we've got 2 beers to drink here. A couple special runs here. One of them is from our Santa Rosa trip yesterday. This is a key lime pastry stout
Yes.
from Fog
Fog
Belt.
Belt.
I've had this. I had it yesterday while we were there as a taster. I do not believe Beer Snob tried it at all.
I did not.
He's not a big. He doesn't order sours when we're at breweries.
Yeah, no. That's more of an at-home thing.
Yeah,
Did
literally
you get a
ever.
bottle opener for that, though?
No, I don't need a. Why would I have a bottle opener?
Because that's a bottle opener.
I'm gonna need a
Anyway,
bottle opener.
so we'll start with the Fog Belt and key lime sour, pastry stout brewed with key lime, vanilla bean, and graham cracker. Let's see here what we got. Trying to figure out the ABV there. 7.5, which is kind of high for a sour, frankly.
Imperial, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't say imperial though. You would
it did
think,
at the,
but yeah.
It did at the restaurant.
No notes, nothing else. But I mean, look. I'm a pie guy. Pie wins over cake. I'm gonna eat the pie. Had the banana cream the other day. But if I'm gonna get a pie,
I wasn't sure where this was going.
key lime pie, my favorite.
Key lime pie is my fave. I
favorite.
love key lime pie. I
Yeah,
do. I love.
I will kill me a
I
key
do.
lime pie. That is true. That is true.
Alright.
So
I love
I'm
key
looking
lime pie
forward to this.
cheesecake. I think it's fucking dope.
Oh,
key lime
that
pie
sounds
cheesecake
really
is
good,
so
actually. I've not had key lime pie cheesecake, but that sounds really, really good.
So we're gonna open with that, and then we're gonna move from there to a Firestone Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels.
Parabola.
It's parabola, but
It's
probably
parabola.
not. It's probably
Do you
not.
do
It's
the
fine.
math?
No, I don't math, man.
It's parabola. It is
Whatever.
parabola.
Yeah, we brought out the small taster, so we're gonna have multiple pours here
We're
today.
gonna have to do multiple. And you're welcome for coming out. It was a great trip.
I kind of wish this beer was green.
I agree.
I mean, I don't know if they can make the beer green, but I kind of wish it was green.
And you wish it was green until you see it green, then I don't think you want it green. But
It's a good color. It's a good sour color. Well, the thing is, you get a lot of red. Like a lot of kettle sours, pastry sours are red.
Yes.
From the strawberry, raspberry. So they end up being very red,
They
right?
do.
But like key lime is never gonna be like.
You're never gonna get green.
Yeah.
You don't want the green in a beer.
Just looks like an ale. So
Unless
just hope
it's
you
March.
taste that way. So.
Huh?
Unless it's March.
Yeah, but even then, you have to add food coloring. Anyway.
So cheers. I will say right off the bat, I think it doesn't smell as much as I want it to smell.
There's not as much. Oh,
You definitely get some key lime smell, but you don't get a ton.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. I want a little more lime.
Flavor-wise, I want a little more
A little more lime.
I want a little more graham cracker crust.
Mm-hmm.
I want a little more graham cracker
I'm with
crust
you.
on it.
I'm with you. Definitely more graham
The
cracker.
lime is there. It's tart in the back, which is nice.
Yes, it was.
I suspect I'm going to be drinking the rest of this can while you finish that can.
It's probably
After
true.
The second half.
That's probably
just a
true.
guess.
That's probably
The
true.
lime is there. It's tart. It's kind of a little pucker on it.
You definitely get a good pucker. I want a little more lime, but I definitely want more graham cracker. You are right.
It needs that sweetness. There's that little bit of sweetness added to it. It's got that tart, nice. It definitely tastes like key lime, as opposed to like a lemon sort of flavor. It definitely tastes like key lime.
You get the key lime out of it for
But
sure.
it just needs that graham cracker to sort of give you a little sweetness and an aftertaste.
And maybe even a little, like a dextrose, just something to give it
like
the
a
cream.
marshmallow, maybe.
Yeah, to give it the cream cheese, like you said.
Oh, right.
The
it's like some lactose,
cheesecake
maybe?
flavor. Yeah.
Just to sort of give you a little more mouthfeel, maybe. That would be pretty nice, I think. This is a good beer, though.
It's a good beer. It's a solid sour.
I don't know if I get vanilla bean a whole lot on it. That might just mellow the sour out.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Is that's where you're missing the cheesecake, the pie flavor is not enough graham cracker, not enough of the vanilla, but the key lime is there for sure. It's a very good beer.
It's a super good beer. This is the kind of beer I personally really enjoy having at home, because you can get one of these and you can drink it. It'll take you 30 minutes or so. It's kind of a slow sort
That
of
beer's
sipper.
actually going to take me more than 30 minutes. Like, I'll drink a regular IPA in about 20, 25 minutes.
Right.
A sour is going to take me closer to 45 minutes.
I mean,
This
we
is
just
one.
watched 30 minutes of football, which probably took about an hour and a half, right? And I think I had 3 beers during it.
Me too.
So I guess, well, actually, that's
3 beers.
that doesn't
It's
support.
a beer every 30
that doesn't
minutes.
actually support my argument at all.
No, it's a beer every 30 minutes. That's what I'm saying.
I thought I was drinking faster than that.
No. The beer every 30 minutes. If you're doing a beer in 20 minutes, you're drinking fast.
Oh, we do drink fast, to be fair.
30. Normally, if you're at a bar, it's about 45 minutes for a pint. Is your average?
Is it really 45
yeah,
minutes?
45 minutes for a pint. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I'd never really thought about that, honestly. I should time myself next
Just
time.
check it out next time. But don't time yourself. Just like make a note of when you sit down and have your pint, and when you're ready to have your next pint, look at the clock, and it'll be right about 40, 45
Fair.
minutes.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's about what it is. I do 20 ounces in 45 minutes, though. That's where I get in trouble.
I mean, we get in trouble because we go to 7 fucking breweries in a day.
That's.
So
We didn't drink at all 7, though.
We went to 9 breweries yesterday. Actually,
true.
we actually stopped at 9 breweries
We did.
yesterday.
That is true.
It was
We
a
did.
long day. But this is good. So Fog Belt did a nice job on this. I actually think this is better than the hazy IPA we had during our last blind taste test, like literally 2 hours ago.
You mean the one that won?
No, Fog Belt got 3rd, man.
Oh, yeah.
Parliament won, and then Old Possum got 2nd, and then Fog Belt got 3rd. I just think this is a better beer.
It's a toss-up for me. It's going to depend on my mood. I got to be honest with you. It's going to depend on my mood. This is a solid sour.
You could just slam that. I mean, you could slam that hazy like repeatedly for sure.
Correct.
I think it was really
Correct.
good that way.
Correct. That's a fair
It was really good that way. This is way more of a sipper, but that's also why we did not split this 4-pack, and I got it.
That is true.
I probably better finish this because we're on a time schedule. So let me finish this.
Well, halftime. And we're missing Jay-Z or Dr. Dre or
Some rapper.
Sure.
I think Eminem's in it too.
Nice. I don't do the hip hop.
Yeah,
You're the hip hop.
I don't know, man.
If Def Leppard was on, I'd be in there watching.
You know, they did old school 70s ass rockers like last year or something.
And it was
right?
bad. It was bad.
Look, halftime shows are always bad because they're always some stupid ass medley where they do like
Nah, the Prince
Fucking
halftime
half
show
a
was
song.
pretty good. Prince halftime show was
they do
pretty
like a
good.
part of a
But
song.
that was like
you're
20
just like,
years
what
ago.
the fuck, right? Like this is terrible.
Mm.
Frankly, the Janet Jackson halftime show at
Was
Justin Timberlake was
really
actually
good.
really good.
Really good.
Somehow it changed halftime shows forever, but it was really good. I don't know, man. So all right, so whatever. Imperial Stout Barrel. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Yeah.
14% alcohol, guys.
You picked the wrong beer.
You know why I picked this beer? Real talk. You know why I picked this beer? Because storing bottles sucks.
It does.
They do not stack.
Nope.
It's annoying.
It is.
And I've got a bunch in my fridge. We're just going to start drinking them because some of them are really old.
Yeah, but this is the kind of beer that can get really old.
Yeah, well, I've got a whole bunch of really old beer. So whatever. We're going to drink this.
There you go.
I'll give myself a full pour. You're finishing this thing, though. I hope you have to walk home.
Actually,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She's going to pick you up to go get sushi.
which I don't even like. So what are you gonna do? But when it's your,
Have you ever tried
future-
sushi, man?
yes.
Like for real?
Here's
you
the
really
problem.
tried it?
Here's
You
the
really
problem.
tried it?
The first time I tried sushi, I'm like, oh, this first bite is pretty good, and then I got the unagi
The fucking
eel.
eel? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually really don't like
Which, by the way, friends, unagi. It's a whole different thing.
I used to not like sushi at all. And the reality is if you're trying to watch your calories, sushi's brilliant for that.
It is.
Just order yourself when you go. If you're going to order yourself, order a spicy tuna hand roll.
I don't like tuna.
Order a fucking spicy tuna goddamn hand roll.
Tuna's too fucking fatty for me.
Order a spicy tuna hand roll.
I've tried the tuna.
Have you tried the spicy tuna hand roll?
Yes, the
No, you have
tuna
not.
is. I have
And the
two.
cone, like the ice cream cone?
Not in the ice cream cone.
That's the hand roll.
What I mean, it's tuna is too fatty of a fish for me.
It's all shredded
I'm
and
very
shit,
much.
man.
I'm very much like a. I don't even like salmon as a fish. I'm very much a trout, tilapia, very bland, very basic white fish. I'm a fish raiser.
Order the goddamn spicy tuna hand roll.
I will. Fine. I'm gonna eat a spicy tuna. We will order
One
it.
spicy tuna hand roll. Order one spicy tuna hand roll. That is very. Don't order a spicy tuna roll. Order a spicy tuna hand roll.
My kid will be happy.
It is important. It's got cucumbers in it. Hopefully you like
I
cucumbers.
love the cucumbers.
It's got cucumbers. It's
I'm
got
the
this
extra pickle guy on the sandwich.
It's got this weird spicy tuna, which is
By the way, Brewhall ditched this already.
oh, that's cool. Which is basically just like weird mushy stuff.
Yeah.
It's not really that mushy, but it's nice. It's got some
I don't
spice
like
in
the
it.
fatty tuna.
I'm telling you, it doesn't taste fatty, man. Order it. Order it. I will fucking
Smell this shit.
tell your wife to make you order it.
Smell this shit.
This smells like a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout.
It smells like magic.
Sierra, come here. Come be on camera
Smells
so
like
people think we're
magic.
cool.
Yeah. Come on, Sierra. This beer smells like magic.
Come on over here. Look, it's Sierra. Can you come here?
Come here.
Oh, Sierra's running away.
Come on.
That's our dog. That's Sierra.
Right here. Here she is.
Oh, we got to
Hello,
move in
Richard.
because we're in portrait over there on the Insta. They can see him on Twitch. That's Sierra.
They got no. Sierra's on camera. Hey,
She's kind of a
good girl.
fatty.
She's kind of a fatty, but she's a sweetie.
We've been taking
You're
her on
sweet.
walks, so we're trying to get her
This
down
is
there.
so
She's a
fucking
chonkster,
good.
though, for sure. She's
This
a
is so
chonkster.
fucking
Is
good.
it super good?
This is so good.
You bought these,
This is
I think.
so good.
When did you buy these anyway?
When we were down in Southern California.
Last year in Morro Bay?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a 2021.
I don't know. Every year's the same year now.
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
Well, this is so good.
This is really good.
Yeah, no, every year's the same
And
year.
the problem is, this is so good.
Oh, there's the after. God, the last taste on this is like this weird, not charcoal, but like this weird sort of. No, charcoal's probably right. Like this weird, like, flamey sort of feel to me. Like very,
It's the
very
alcohol.
end. I'm sure, but it's
It's-
smoky. It's like a smoky sort of flavor at the end. It's really nice.
The problem is, this is. If you hadn't seen the label, you're thinking this is strong,
Oh.
right? You know it's strong,
I know this is.
but you're
strong.
not thinking it's 14.
14 is big.
It's scary
So
at
I'll just
14.
pour this in here.
So anyway, it's a very good beer. Parabola. I wanted to do a parabola vertical.
You know, I just grabbed this because it was in the
No,
fridge.
but we can do a
I'm
parabola
sorry.
vertical. No, it's fine.
But no, it's good. It's good. I think that barrel-aged beers, if you haven't had a lot of them, are one of those things you definitely have to drink like in
Yes.
moderation.
Well,
Yeah.
and know what you're doing. Like
They're
you
big.
really have to.
They can really hit you.
I think, by the way, we're on your TV.
That's awesome. I like being on my TV.
Just pointing at it. It's like I can't see that. It's nothing on the chat. But anyway, it's Firestone Walker makes good beer, but where they really excel is on their off labels, one-offs, rare brewing, something
I mean,
like
it's
this.
really, really hard to argue. I
really
don't think
good
that's
beer.
entirely true. Like, when I think of Firestone Walker, like most people think of 805, which, admittedly, is probably the most mainstream of mainstream blondes these days.
I'm just not
It's a
blonde.
fine blonde. I'm not a big blonde fan. What I love from them actually is their Nitro Merlin. I think their Merlin Stout series is so good.
But that's
It's so good.
it's not even the Merlin series is not there. It's not that 805 is
805
everybody
is their
knows
flagship.
805.
And then they have like
Merlin is
Fly Jack or something. It's kind of their like
yeah, that's their
hazy, which honestly isn't great.
Well, yeah, and Easy Jack is their session
Session,
IPA
yeah.
and Hop Jack. They're fine beers. Actually, what I really like from Firestone Walker is their hop series.
I think I know what you're talking about. They have like a single hop series, right?
Right, but they did a different version of it all throughout the year for the last 2 years, which is really good.
I can tell you that we've been to Firestone Walker's mothership, and we've been to their sub-mothership,
we have.
both in the Morro Bay / Paso Robles area. You've only been to the sub, I think, but I've been to both.
Well, I went to the big one with the restaurant and the.
No, that wasn't the big one.
There's a bigger one.
Yeah, that was their House of Barrels. That was Firestone House of Barrels. We went to together. That's the small
Where
one.
we went and we had the
Yeah, that's a small one. That's like San Luis Obispo.
That was
like south of San Luis
small?
Obispo. The main one's in Paso Robles. We're talking like their
We went to
facilities.
Paso Robles, though. I thought
But we
went to
didn't
that
go
one.
to Firestone.
We didn't.
We went to their store, went to the company store at Firestone.
That's true.
But like literally another block down the road, they have an entire square block for their facility, and they have a restaurant.
So
there.
it's not
That's
the one across
mothership.
the street from that winery that the ladies liked.
No, that was the shop.
small
That
one.
was the shop.
Okay.
No, across street. No, the winery we enjoyed.
I got you.
Across street, that was the shop. But if you'd have gone down that street farther, you'd have reached Firestone's actual legitimate production
I have not
facility,
been there.
which does have a restaurant. We went to this other one
Sure.
down near San Luis Obispo.
Everyone wants to
That
see.
I believe is called Firestone Walker House of Barrels or something like that. Barrel House,
Everyone
something along
wants
those
to
lines. And it was really good though. It's a good spot. If you're in the Morro Bay area, it's worth a shot. I think.
I agree.
That's probably it. I'm gonna pull out more here. So I think. So yeah, the beers are good. Let's talk about the game. The game has been good. Oh, I feel bad about OBJ. I feel like that's gonna be a big deal for.
Like,
the
yeah,
Rams.
I don't like OBJ as a player much anymore, and I obviously don't like the Rams as a Niners fan, but that's not what you want.
Yeah,
that's a blown knee. He's done, and that sucks.
It's super harsh
It
in their
sucks.
offense too, because now Cooper Cup is going to get way more attention. You couldn't
Yep.
like devote all of your attention to Cooper Cup because
They're gonna have to go. They're
there.
gonna have to go double tight ends a lot, I think.
They're gonna have to nail Van Jefferson a ton to get him into
Yeah, but
action.
even in the last play,
he's not
towards the end,
Jackson though. He's not OBJ.
Van Jefferson
though.
was completely blanketed by some third string
Right, he's not
quarterback.
OBJ,
It was
right.
not. No, yeah, no. It was
Their,
not.
their first string tight ends out too. Like this
Yeah.
could be a rough game. The second half could be very different. Like
And Cincinnati is a good
Cincinnati
second half
just
team.
has to score.
Yep.
I think, and they can win this because I
That's
don't
true.
think I think St. Louis is going to have a harder time scoring. Their offense
LA.
is super. Sorry,
Not San Diego.
you're right. Yeah, LA's going to have a hard time scoring. I've been drinking, so it's going to be hard for them. I think.
I agree. I do. I think the OBJ thing changes everything.
Changes
This
their
is
offense a lot.
now.
Yeah.
This is now very much. If you were to look at the odds, I gotta believe Vegas is putting at least even money. It's probably a pick 'em for the second half.
It's probably a slight favorite to LA just because they have the lead. But
oh God, that's
they have the lead though. They have the lead. They have the lead going.
that is true, but only by 3 points,
So
right?
that matters though. You have the lead going in.
Yeah, but I
you're
think
sort of the
I also
favorite.
think Cincinnati gets the ball first.
Yeah, I
Either
need
way,
to check it.
Either way, it was a good game.
It's good though. It's
Looks
been good so far.
We're enjoying it.
We are.
Most of the commercials
I thought the E-Trade Baby commercial was the funniest
solid.
one so far.
Like the E-Trade Baby commercial.
I like the bowling one where Serena came in at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
but
the
I
bowling
don't
one was
really
good, too.
understand it.
No.
The
No, but it was
Coinbase
funny.
commercial with the QR code just bouncing for like a minute made me want to shoot myself in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I
yeah.
also thought my stream was frozen.
That's true. We thought that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
What was any
I
other?
think FTX ones are marginal. Who the fuck buys an electric Silverado?
Really? And by the way,
Is that like
one
a
of the
market? Is that like a
ugliest
market?
looking
Overly-
vehicles I've ever seen. I mean, you got the Aztec from back in the day, which is quite possibly still the ugliest car ever made. The Aztec. Do you
I don't
remember the
know.
Aztec?
I don't know. There's also there was a Honda one that was hideous, like the Scion. The Scion was a hideous car. That was a hit. That weird fucking boxy pseudo van thing with weird curves. That was an ugly car.
I know people who own that car.
That's an ugly ass
Ugly.
car though, man.
It's a box. It's just a box.
Ugly.
But but
Seriously, why you
he's
buy
not wrong.
Who,
If you're driving a Silverado, are you really caring about the environment? Answer.
no.
No.
At the very least,
No.
go hybrid for your Silverado, because then you can
Right.
put gas in it. Like,
Well, I
fuck,
mean-
what's an all-electric Silverado?
If you got a truck, chances are you're towing something. And you know what you need when you tow something? Torque. You know what electricity doesn't give you? Torque. You're
what-
good. No.
Like, what are you doing? You doing your commute in your fucking Silverado? Just fucking plug into your supercharger at the fucking.
You've been to
work?
the Central Valley?
So dumb. It's
you've
so
been to the
dumb.
Central Valley? There are a lot of people commuting in the Central
Technically, I live in the Central Valley.
Just pointing that out. But anyway, that was. I don't understand that vehicle at all. I don't understand the vehicle at all.
I don't either, man. People are weird, man. Cheers.
Anyway, cheers. Enjoy the rest
Enjoy
of
the
the
rest of the game. Yeah, I don't get it. I do not get the Silverado thing. I was like, what? I get it for hybrid. Hybrid, I get.
Actually, the one car that I get, I wasn't happy that they did it, but when they re-released the Mustang as kind of a crossover SUV
NVIDIA.
hybrid, it's actually a decent vehicle.
And
This beer is so good. I gotta go.
oh, well, Brew Hall, Mother of Craft Beers, and one other person all came in and said hi, or came in and looked. So that's cool.